It's my butt. Yeah. Mario Kart 8. Great. Mondays, full moon Monday. Yes, I will be taking the pictures. We have a full moon tonight. That is, ooh, we had an error first. All right, that's fine. As long as it didn't happen during my game. Yeah. There's not really bad weather going on. It's just like ozone. And yeah, full moon tonight. So we have moonrise at 8:27 tonight. Illumination 100%. The next one isn't till 30 days. So this is in local in Houston, Texas here. Just yeah. So, anyways, 8:27. I'm beginning some great moon pics, and yeah, hopefully I'll get some good shots underneath the forest here, the Champions Forest, as it's called. In other words, where all the Champonians live, like me, where all the greatest champions. No, it's just called Champions. So. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the nice forests in Champions Forest were cut down to make bullcrap. So like cookie cutter housing and shit like that. And, so I'm sure it would be way more beautiful if I took a time machine 40, 50 years ago, before those neighborhoods existed, and just enjoyed the natural forest of it. It was wonderful. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. That's what happens when the Houston gobbles up the suburbs. It just everything turns to shit. So that's just how it goes. But that's the nature of the science I've been studying today with Veritasium called entropy. The nature of entropy is for ordered systems to become disordered. So R. McCall from Belgium. That's a pretty like redneck name for Belgium. That'd be like if somebody was named like Randy Johnson. In actually, I grew up with a Randy Johnson in East Texas, so no offense to my homies, the boys from back in the day of the Liberty County, East Texas woods, so Dayton, Texas. Yeah, let's go for it. You got your chama instead of your mama. I don't know what your chama means. Is that Hindu or Buddhist or something? Mexico. I doubt he's Buddhist or Hindu. He could be. He could be. Yeah. I saw that set up. Your chama. Your chama. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe his name is Chama. Or maybe that's his name. That makes more sense. Your chama. I love how it's not like your mama. It's just your chama. Speaking of which, I hope everybody had a great. Speaking of your mama, hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. Yeah, I did. I mean, I got the Mother's Day meal done. So, oh shit. Oh, he did that perfectly. Your chama screwed me in the butt perfectly. All right. Oh, everybody hit that peel, huh? Hmm. Shit, and shit. Did I make it? No, not really. Your chama. Okay, only seventh place. All right. That was not. Oh, you put some points on the board. You're almost to. Uh, 10,100. Let's do the. Oh, okay. Did I have a missed call? Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Mm, yeah. Hey. No, she was just going. She just heard my voice or something and started acting crazy. She just started crying. Probably she heard me talking. So. Oh, really? Oh, all right, all right. Okay, love you. All right, bye. Air quality alert. Yeah, I got an ozone today, but I'm not going to be shoo. Instead of showing, it's shwee. Is that the joke he was trying to do? Probably, maybe. I don't know if many people remember Wayne's World or whatever. Showing from Saturday Night Live, Mike Myers and Dana Carvey, but adding the weed to the showing, yeah, I guess that's what he was doing. We got cool. I'm guessing. I can't be for 100% positivity. Yeah, it seems like that's the joke he was going for there. Shawee, the Nintendo Wii was showing. Your Chama joke though, well, anybody's guess on that one. Shawee, yeah, it's a the song by Duran Duran is it's a new moon on Monday. It's not a full moon on Monday, so oh well. It's still a cool song though. It's a new moon on Monday. They just bombed my ass away. Talking about something from a band from the 80s again. Oh shit. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so we're losing again. Awesome. I guess technically we didn't lose last time, huh? That's what they all say. All right, Riverside Dog. Ooh, got that fifth place in the race. Now we're to 10,106. It looks like the stock market jitters by the left. Dang, it's almost 42,383. Dow Jones Industrial Average. It gained 1,134 points today on the news of the Chinese, uh, the U.S. China tariff deal. So, man, I don't know. The left doesn't really have any gas today. The Democrat Party. Um, so I don't know what they're going to nitpick today. I guess if you're the political opponent, the rival party, I suppose there's always something you could make up or nitpick. But if the president's doing extremely well and the economy's soaring, it's really difficult for the Democrats to try to retake power in that sort of situation. Something really, major crisis would have to happen, like the pandemic of 2019, 2020, the Chinese plague. It's very difficult if you have a president that was almost unanimously elected with 77 million votes and plus soaring popularity, and the Republican Party in the ascendant, and then you have uh, a strong economy, and so on. Um, I guess still the hazards to the Republican Party and Donald Trump's legacy will be maintaining a strong economy and growing the economy and bringing manufacturing jobs back to the United States away from China and India and so forth. So, still, the threat of a recession or the threat of uh, the threat of the Biden inflation, the cost of living crisis, and the unaffordability of homes. That's still all those things are a threat to Donald Trump's success. Also, the the U.S. national sovereign debt is like almost going towards $37 trillion. So all those things are threats. But I know I kind of believe that that we can weather the storms into success, and so I'm cautiously optimistic right now. Yeah, I do view the being a millennial and somebody who grew up with the original Star Wars. Uh, I do believe that the Donald Trump, the Republican versus Democrat saga, is very much like the original Star Wars trilogy, and it's very much like a 3-act play, because um, you have like the New Hope, which was Trump after Obama, and then you have the Empire Strikes Back with the plague and the DC swamp striking back at Donald Trump and the people and stealing the election, and then you have kind of like the Return of the Jedi and the triumphant return of the rebels, and so it's very similar to me. And the defeat of Emperor Biden team, or Emperor Obama team, or whatever. So it says Trump's triumph. MSNBC, Microsoft, NBC, Bill Gates of hell, NBC, ABC, Dishonesty News Network, CBS, NBC. They're not able to really. They don't want to, since they hate Donald Trump and they suffer. The liberals in this country suffer from massive Trump derangement syndrome. They can't really. Their executives do not allow them to say, "Hey, we're winning. America's roaring back." They are not allowed their masters to say that. They're George Soros, Obama, Clinton masters to praise Trump and or Bill Gates or whoever runs them. I would suspect it's a shadowy cabal of liberal elites, globalists around the world that run them, like George Soros and so forth. So that are really their puppet masters. The real owners of the Democrat Party. A wealthy, unelected elite. As the old story goes. Kind of like X-Files, 12 men in a room that run the affairs of the earth and all its people. Very similar to that. All right, let's try to have a stunning victory this time. Yeah, Trump triumph. That will be his legacy, his triumph. And then Biden's legacy and Obama will be one of division and Bidenflation, failure, and dereliction of duty, illegal activities and corruption. I know it was kind of weird on YouTube, Google Alphabet. It was censored when somebody had a Joe Biden character and a Trump character back in 2020, and I was always kind of mystified. I guess because I was talking about the election, and Google Alphabet and the tech giants didn't want people using their First Amendment freedom of speech rights to talk about the election or COVID-19 or the vaccines, the military, industrial, pharmaceutical, technological, state media propaganda complex didn't want people talking about um, subjects that they wanted to control and people that they wanted to control. I thought it was weird that if you put something on Google Alphabet or Facebook, or back then before it was X, when it was just Twitter with Jack Dorsey, if you put, like, back in the COVID times, something like even a meme about Joe Biden, maybe the FBI would investigate you, or the NSA, or the fucking, they might even send cops like they do in UK all the time now. But so it was getting pretty Orwellian for a while there. It was very scary times in this country from November 2019 until Kamala Harris was defeated in November. Very, very scary times. Especially for freedoms, personal liberties, and the freedom of expression and speech were definitely under massive attack. They still are, but not as much. Not to that level of intensity. Whoever planned that pandemic wanted total and complete control and subjugation of the American people. Whether it was the World Health Organization, whether it was the Democrat Party, whoever it was, Bill Gates, or whoever the hell it was, the Chinese Communist Party, they wanted total and complete control of American people and decimation of our personal liberties and total submission. And Americans weren't going to have that shit. They were going to tolerate that shit for very long. So, because we have the Bill of Rights and we have the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. So, during the plague or a crisis, a government can take away, because of the crisis, they could take away the First Amendment of the Constitution, which is the freedom of speech, the right to petition the government, the freedom of the press, and also the right to assemble and the right to religion. Because if you can't assemble because there's a plague, then you can't worship your God or your religion. So they're starting to take away all those things. But thankfully, Americans fought back. It doesn't mean the fight's over. It's never over. But it was temporarily won. Shit. Fuck. Hey, you're just getting your ass handed to you now. Indeed. Losing. All right, so we got on the Texas two-step tonight. We got, 16 off. Damn. All right, let's try to get back to 10,100 again. So we got a lottery ticket, Texas two-step, for $475,000. I'm going to try to win it again. Let's go to Ninja Hideaway, since my channel is called Phenomena Ninja. It was just the best pun that I thought of. Before my old channel was canceled, I think during the COVID times, it was called Dream Wheeler. I still have it as a backup channel. But Dream Wheeler was, wasn't super successful. It was like one of my first attempts. And one of the early proto days. And Phenomena Ninja just, came to me randomly, like most of the great ideas do. Like Eureka, like, just come out of the blue. And so that one, I was like, oh, this is going to work well because I really like this Phenomena Ninja thing. And even though this channel has nothing to do with martial arts really at all, not even in the slightest. Touche. The Ninja Hideaway. Your Chama. Yeah, it starts to irritate me if the algorithm starts making me lose or whatever. Oh yeah, because I know this game is rigged and unfair, like the real life we call life. That game is also rigged and unfair, very much so. That doesn't mean I ever stop playing the game. It just means I realize, oh, this game is going to be hard. Yeah, to win the game of life or whatever the Matrix organizes. Um, let's try to do better than last this time. Yeah. Oh, he's trying to touche. Trying to got your boy Touche trying to be tricky. Yeah. All right, watch out. Oh, that little dick. He was trying that forever. That must be using. He's looking in the rear view so he can try to screw people in the ass from the backside, literally. So let's go for it. Uh, uh, um, thanks for hitting me in the ass again, assholes. And you can kiss my asshole too, and my anus. Yeah. You got Rich from the United Kingdom. Yeah, I know that they had a lot of controversy about what happened in the UK. A guy, a 71-year-old guy, he posted something about he didn't like illegal immigrants from Arabia or something like that. And the UK government has been cracking down on. They don't really have freedom of speech. They have all these like hate speech protections and stuff. So yeah, so it's very similar. I guess it's very similar to Google Alphabet's speech requirements, um, which is like you can't talk about what they call disadvantaged classes. And they're not talking about like white people or straight people. They're talking about like minorities and LGBTQ community or illegal aliens, or they're talking about anybody who's not a white straight male or anybody who's not white or Caucasian or European in heritage. So in the United Kingdom, they've been having unfettered third world immigration from mainly Arabia and India and the Middle East and Africa for a long, I don't know, a decade, maybe longer, maybe 20 years. And so a lot of these men are unemployed, and the working class population pays for their medical care and for all these migrants. And the native population is getting sick of it, whilst the ruling class, the globalists, love it for some reason, destroying the culture and the language and the demographic ethnic makeup of the native British citizens. This also happened in Scotland and Ireland as well. So the people are getting arrested by the government, by the UK government, for saying memes that they don't like criminal migrants. They're rape gangs and uh, they're general offensive unemployed behavior and anti-white and anti-British behavior. Do I think it's going to come to civil war in the UK? I could definitely see that happening. I could definitely see a civil war happening there. Yeah. May not be today. It may not be tomorrow, but I do think it's coming. because there's too many incidents with foreigners and migrants and their children against the native population that there's going to be. I think the Axel Ruta Cabana was the first breaking of the dam. I think that there's a lot more incidents like that. Uh, the native population is going to start removing the migrants and start restoring um, their native people to run their own country again. So I hope there's no civil war in the United Kingdom, but it just seems so polarized over there. That's between the natives and their government, their elites, and so the liberal global world order, like here Starmer and Starmer troopers. I call them like the SS, like it's like Nazis with this Starmer troopers. Basically, what it is. They raid your home for a meme or something like that, or like, all right, let's rock and roll, baby. Oh shit, he got me. That bastard. Fuck. Almost had it, that little shit. All right, we still in? Yeah, almost. That fucker nailed me right at the end. That little shithole. Let's rip him another asshole next time. All right, I'm gonna go. Tula is crying. I'm gonna go see if she laid hurt or something. Something. She's upset about something. Maybe give her a little freedom. Huh? No, I don't think there'll be a second civil war in this country because we're not like South Africa or something. So, but a place like the United Kingdom that's just so irate about its unfettered illegal immigration by its leaders, I could see, there being massive social upheaval in the future. Um, Unfortunately, in Britain. Yeah, I mean, just because Trump won or is winning right now, and just um, because there's a temporary victory, doesn't mean that these global world order elites are not coming for our freedoms. They will be coming back for them. They're kind of like Emperor Palpatine, just because, or Biden, just because they're defeated, once doesn't mean they're not going to try to come back. So they're going to regroup and come up with another devious plan to steal power again. I think this time they're going to try socialism, and so the Democrat Party is desperate to elect a woman president, and so they tried twice and they haven't been able to do it yet. That just seems to be their obsession. the Republicans want to elect a female president too, but with the right qualifications, like Tulsi Gabbard. So I'm predicting. I used to just say maybe it was Tulsi Gabbard would win the nomination for 2028 for the Republican Party, but um, I guess if I was going to take a more conservative viewpoint, I suppose I would say it would be J.D. Vance Gabbard. You know, because that leaves the back door for the first female president, Tulsi Gabbard, after J.D. Vance's, one or two terms, depending how things are going. That's my guess, even though I'm not I don't have a crystal ball. So no, it's not that American citizens were racist or sexist and that they didn't want to vote for a female president of color, of mixed color. They wanted to vote for the right one. So um, it's just Kamala Harris is just. It just seemed like she just sucked wieners to get to the top, And then there was a wall she was going to hit at 60 where you can't look like hot mocha and have a silly grin and make it all the way, you know. Yeah, you can't blow everybody's wieners and become the president. I mean, maybe you can do that in California, but you can't do that in the entire country. She just seems like a drunk airhead who smoked too many kind buds, and yo chama. I'm not even sure. Kamala Harris seems like just so like dumb that even if you were like a brilliant speechwriter, you still couldn't save her campaign. Like it just seems like even if you were the most gifted communicator in the world and one of the greatest writers who ever lived, it still seems like it wouldn't even help the Democrats get reelected or gain power again. It seems like it would just be futile. So I'm thinking they're going with probably Gavin Newsom, or it looks like they're going to try to get AOC with the sweet Latina booty, the Conquistadora, the Cortez, like Hernan Cortez, the former conquistador. I think they're going to try for that. Maybe try to get the Hispanic and the female vote and the white liberal vote, and then hope that she can give a. They're hoping that they can create Obama 2.0 is basically what, but with a socialist youth change revolution Marxist kind of spin on it, basically communism. So they're going with this oligarchy kind of shit, this the haves and the have-nots kind of stuff, like the wealthy are too wealthy and the middle class is disappearing and the poor are getting poorer, and they're going to go for the full Marxism. They're going to hope that this Marxist stance will propel them back to power. in the 2026 midterms, and especially for the 2028 presidential election. They might even try to run Gavin Newsom as the vice president and then AOC for the president or something. She's AOC is a terrible speaker still, but she's not as bad as Kamala Harris. So whether I don't think that'll be her saving grace. Okay. I have to clean up Tula's TT. All right. So if you're going to pull the reason why Barack Hussein Obama won in 2008 is because he was an excellent public speaker and he had great speech writing, and he offered an alternative to the George Bush Republican kind of war hawk, endless terror wars kind of thing. Even though the wars continued under him, but he presented himself as an alternative anyway. Like he was going to be a progressive. They're going to create some kind of progressive utopia with hope and change. The slogan was not great, but it wasn't as horrible as Build Back Better or whatever the Kamala shit was. New Way Forward or whatever that bullshit was. The New Way Forward sounds a lot like Mao Zedong, the Great Leap Forward of the Chinese Communist Party. It sounds horrible. So Obama won because, he was half white, half Kenyan, and he was an excellent public speaker. He was slick, smooth, all that stuff. Confident, all those things. Let's rock and roll, baby. Oh shit. Oh no, there's nothing you do about it. When it gets you, there's nothing you can do, baby. Fuck. Fuck me in the butt. All right, let's get it. Oh shit. Fuck. That one last one killed me. I would have had that by the ball sacks. Oh hey, is Tula here? Hey Tu. Oh hey. Is Mom still sleeping down here? I love you too. Oh. You're so pretty too. I'm playing Mariokart. Yeah, too. We get busy on the cart. Yeah. I even thought of a song today about Mario Kart, so I decided to put it in my shorts. Put it in my shorts. And also the LTX Studio, the AI generation. You can take a picture and make a movie now. So a short one, but I guess you could stitch the clips together and make a bigger movie, I suppose. Yeah, some people are freaked out by the AI, and then some people are like, I'm not going to use it. I don't like it. And then some people think it's going to become like the Terminator and take over their lives, and they're deathly afraid of it. To me, I look at AI as a tool and not something that's going to totally turn me into a cyborg and get me enslaved by the Matrix. So to me, as a creative person, as an artist, uh, the artificial intelligence is so I can make movies and I can skip the middlemen. I can skip the animators. I can skip Hollywood. I can skip all the in between parts. I can go just straight from the ideas to the storyboard, and yeah, I'll have to work with it to make it perfect. But it's, artificial intelligence is just a tool. The ideas will still be mine. So, and I suspect the artificial intelligence is clunky right now. I mean, imagine where it'll be in like another 10 years. I mean, I could imagine a situation where the AI, a guy in his basement like me, or a girl, uh, is using AI software and makes a movie that makes more money than Marvel Studios or Star Wars. I could definitely imagine a scenario like that, where somebody just in their grandma's basement makes more money than somebody that's employed for a studio. Hey, Tula. And it's no disrespect to the people in the digital arts industry, computer graphics industry, programming, Hollywood, and people in those industries. No disrespect, but everything's going to be changing pretty soon with artificial intelligence. There's no doubt. I'm not saying that my friends in the Hollywood and in the entertainment industry are going to be unemployed and they're going to be rendered obsolete, but not paying attention to the new technology, not paying attention to how fast artificial intelligence is going. Now that could be a problem for them if they can't keep up with the changes with technological evolution. Yeah, I'm not really spooky. I could be religiously spooky about artificial intelligence. I could be like freaked out like James Cameron and thinking the Terminators are going to take over and we're going to get enslaved in the Matrix and the robots are going to be harnessing my energy uh, for nefarious deeds and all that stuff. But my sensible mind tells me that artificial intelligence is going to be a tool that mankind can use to make life, to make improvements, to make life better, and to make it more profitable and make it more exciting, more fun, um, and maybe even level the playing field in industries that used to just be, controlled by a handful of people, like Hollywood and so on. So my idea is that tools are available so that man can achieve goals and to get certain work done. So you got JD from Germany, a German JD. Oh, I hope so. Eat a little doo doo, JD. Eat a little poo. Smell the anus. Yeah. All right, so this guy's gonna lurk, or he's gonna try to psych me out. Either one. He's either gonna psych me out, or he's gonna lurk and try to do a mind game with me. Let's get it, baby. Ooh. Oh man. 2 losses in a row. Bro. You're still the 101. Ooh, it's going to get 101 here in Houston, Texas. Oh my God, the heat wave. But I'm starting to freeze some water cups. And let's go to Berlin Byways. Yeah. Hopefully the immense heat wave does not take out the grid. Okay. Well, my inquiry into the why they shut down the pool going towards Memorial Day. Basically, the Harris County Health Department told me they don't have to tell me, even though there's Freedom of Information Act. So I'm not going to inquire any further. I guess I'm just going to have to wait till it reopens. I was hoping for some kind of insider information, like, hey, what happened? But I'm not. They said they don't have to do that. It's just bureaucracy. When you request information in any bureaucracy, they act like the people always act like well, first of all, they demand who the hell are you, and then number two, even though you're like, well, I'm a citizen, so or I live in this neighborhood, they still treat you like you're not important. They still treat you like a second class citizen in your own country. I mean, that's just the nature of bureaucracy. And so it's like, I suppose that bureaucracy would respond to you faster if you're making an inquiry that's legal. If they're going to make money off you or something, I bet lawyers respond the fastest to people's inquiries. Yeah. We'll see if they get back to me and they give a response, or they say, oh well, we don't have to give a response because we don't have to. So I guess I'll find out one day. The pool will be open. Probably it won't be closed forever. So yeah, I'm just guessing. There's gonna be a heat wave and the pool is fucking closed. Is all I'm saying. And that's fucking bogus. Heat wave, do 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 do. Heat wave, and that's the song. Heat wave, do do. Man, what, you had 3 losses in a row? Damn, dude. Damn. Okay, let's try this. Well, I mean, I'm kind of glad AI and deepfake didn't exist when I was in school, because there would be naughty boys, right? Naughty boys would say, "Oh, oh, There was this blonde named Cassie Bounds, right, in middle school, and me and the boys would be talking about her after school. Oh, Cassie, that blonde. Oh, her boobies, and oh, imagine her vagina, and like all that shit. And oh, Cassie, oh, think about the girls have to worry about going to school now that some guy's gonna get their picture from online and then make a deep fake, nude of the girls or some shit like that. That's a horrible thought. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Yeah, do that. That's a good idea. All right. All right, and put one on it. Yeah. Once you view them first, you know what it is. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I don't think that digital animation studios for major television shows and for Hollywood and major film studios around the world, I don't think they were shutting down because of artificial intelligence. The industry is just worried about it because it can put, I mean, basically, AI digital creation tools can put the power in not some corporation hands, some wealthy monstrous corporation, but it can put the power into a commoner's hands, and so maybe that's what the system is really worried about. Welcome to my world, baby. Welcome to the team. Uh oh. Yeah, we'll try this like just float it in, right? Yeah. Woo! That was a rough one, huh? All right, so that one's. All right. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I doubt people in the coloring department and people in the digital arts department in these companies that do this type of work are going to get pink slips tomorrow in the robots, and everybody's just going to have an AI tool and freelance it. So I doubt entire industries are going to get wiped out by AI in a day or advanced AI. But eventually, who knows? Maybe their jobs will go away, you know, or they'll have to adapt. Will my friends just become extinct dinosaurs in their fields, and robots will do their work one day? Maybe. I don't know. AI, baby. Doom, 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 doom. AI, baby. Doom, 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 doom. Me B4068. Oh, I was hoping the girl would be 069. Ooh, nice. You like a girl that was 069? Oh, yeah, yeah. Always. Okay. Oh, bastards. All right, make sure they can't steal all your shit. Keep hitting you and shit. All right, this guy's going to try to sleaze bag it. Damn. Oh, hey, Tula. I love you. Okay, you want me to go clean up that pee-pee? All right. Okay, Tula, you win. Okay. How you doing, too? Ooh. I love you, too. Oh, man, that stung, dude. I love you, too. Oh, you're such a lovely, too. I love you, too. You're a beauty, Moon. Yeah. Ooh. I love to. You're my love bloom. I know. Do you like having all your freedom? You're out of your pen. Yeah. I love you, Bea, too. I love me woos. You're pretty, shizus. Yeah. Aw. Give you a smooch. You're a smooch, baby, huh? Well, there's an extra pally over there if you want to lay down. Yeah. That's why we had the extra pally so y'all can. Yeah. Hey, too. You're my love jewel. My love blue. Yeah. Ooh, we're gonna have grilled hot dogs tonight, and I'm gonna have a hamburger dog. I've decided with chili. Oh, I gotta go cut the cheese, but not far. But cut the cheese. Oh, we have to have a Trump triumph. Oh, and the last American hostage by Hamas was released today. Man, Trump is just winning and winning and winning. Man, and winning and winning and winning. Yeah. Some chili cheese, grilled hot dog, grilled hamburger, all in the same, all in the same deal. Oh, what am I gonna call it? I guess I'll call it a ham dogger. Oh, that's good. I like that. Yeah, yeah. See, I mean, I come up with my own fusion, my own shit. So it's that's just my style. The ham dogger. Woo! Yeah. Let's get that ham dogger on the grill tonight before it gets too hot. Because tomorrow it gets like 95, that heat dome settles in. So then the hell really begins. The hellaciousness of the Texas heat. Trying to play with me, boy. Gotta watch out for Marcus, dog. That German Marcus. Marcus. Those German boys, they don't mess around, you know what I mean? Marcus. Oh, nice. Sweet timing on that, that's for sure. Ooh. Moon Lemur 7. Whatever. All right, we're gonna do a final race, and then we'll go clean up Tulu's pee-pee. That's nasty. And then we'll get prepared to have hot dogs today. But hot dog. Somebody's gonna try to get jiggy with it. What do you think? They can really slow me down right here if they have no, you're gonna get it, buddy, motherfucker. Shit. Look at that, man. You just got fucking smoke dicked. Fuck. All right, that was really awful. Yeah. All right. I know. Hold on. You want to get down? Okay, bud. All right, I'll be good. Okay, be good, yo. Hey, Tula, cut it up. Hey. What? All right, I just got my ass. What it really embarrasses me if I mean it really pisses me off. I'm sorry if I lose the race in the last 5 seconds. Hey, hey, stop it! All right, so, okay, cut the shit. If there's one course that reminds me of an Astroworld ride, it's this one. Like the Viper from the old Astroworld. Had all these like twisty dragon turns. Yeah, I love the Viper. It was really, really fun. Yeah. Astroworld itself was really fun. You know, like I went to other theme parks around the country, and especially like Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. It's like it felt like a knockoff. Like it wasn't as good as Astroworld. It was all right, but like Astroworld was like just so great. Um, it didn't feel like a knockoff. It didn't feel cheap. That's the way Silver Dollar City felt. Like just some like crappy tourist attraction. I guess the coaster was okay, but it wasn't that. I mean, Astroworld was just about as good to rival Disney World. I mean, it was that good. It was that level of quality at first, not before it went ghetto and went to shit. Before Astroworld became non-family oriented. Try to win one this time. That would be nice. How about winning? That sounds fun. All right, winning. Ooh. All right. What's the time? It's about 2:29. Okay. Maybe go start revving up for dinner. Do 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 do. Okay, so we'll put it. All right, let's whoop some anus. Let's get some, baby. Yeah, that does really infuriate me. Almost where I like curse at the screen by saying like, if I lose in the last 2 seconds of the race, woo, that burns my buttocks to the maximum amount of rage. I just don't yell the F word out real loud because these are condos, so kind of like house apartments, if you will. And I don't want the cops call. You know, some guy's yelling F word because he lost at Mario Kart. Yeah. Don't want any of that shit. Hey, chill. All right, settle down. All right, chill. Yeah, I'll probably bail out and take care of the doggy situation. Yeah, I had to hit that one because they're about to bust my ass again. Mm. Okay, cut the crap out. Hey, cut the shit. Get serious. Fuck. Oh, there's still hope? All right, we need to put our hope on dope because shit, it still didn't give me a fucking bullet. That's what I need. Hey. Okay, she got a bullet. That's when you know the algorithm is fucking you in the butt. When you're dead last and they don't give you a bullet. Uh-oh. What in the world is going on here, dong? Okay, they're still not giving me a bullet, and I need a bullet like right now. Shit, you're fucking toast. Ugh. London Loop, cheerio. Hey, is everybody being good? What's up, be good? Be good, girl. They're causing all the conflict all the time. Yeah. Okay, hopefully I won't get butt raped by the algorithm again. But even if I do, I'm gonna try not to be yell out F word or something. Okay. All right, cut it out. Tula, no. Yeah, we keep it like that until, yeah, exactly. That's what we thought was going to happen. All right. Now hit it. Now that is beautiful, baby. Yeah. Kiss my butt. Yes. Kiss my buttocks. Kiss my. Okay, I still fucking lost. How? Shit. Because people dropped out. Damn it. All right. We'll leave it on like good standing because even though I didn't keep it up to 10-100, I don't want to downrank it. Yeah. I don't want to downrank it to something below 10,000. So